Hey there, Love Food listener. Julie Duffy Dillon here, your host and registered dietitian that is partnering with you on your food peace journey. This is a very special bonus episode that I want to give to you because I am so grateful for all your support the last 4 years. Yes, it's been 4 years that we've been doing this Love Food podcast. And again, I'm so grateful for your support. I also am starting a new project called the After the Letters Project over on Patreon. You can check out the details at patreon.com/LoveFoodPodcast. And if you want to get a taste of actually what these After the Letters Project episodes are all about, well, I am sharing them here with you. Over the next few weeks, I will be sharing with you a few of these episodes. This is the only time I'm going to be sharing them, but I wanted to give you just a special gift because I'm so thankful for your support. Give you some extra mojo for your food peace journey during the holidays and give you a taste of what it's all about to see if that's actually something you want to do. So again, check out the details at patreon.com/LoveFoodPodcast. All right, I'll see you in there. Hey there, patron. Thank you so much for the support. And I am ready to go through a listener question. So a listener recently asked me, how do I navigate food peace during the holidays? I'm single and all the pressure to not be, and seeing family that has to always talk about diets and bodies and how they worry about my health. It sends me into a constant tailspin. Oh, this question is so important. And I think this question is often, like if you Google this question, you often will see that it is answered on an individual level. Like you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that. And I'm going to record actually a couple different episodes to answer this question because it has lots of layers to it. And I'm going to go through some individual things you, the listener, can do. And I honestly think this is a bigger picture problem. There are individual things you can do, but as we know, you do not need to be fixed. This is a bigger problem. Diet culture is everywhere. It's in our churches, our temples, our mosques, in our schools, in our healthcare. It's even on Netflix when we want to like peace out and not connect with all the shit. It's even in our self-care. It's even in the ways that we're trying to get some downtime. So for you, listener, when you feel the ping, you know, that like jab that leads to bad body thoughts, when you connect with that experience of not feeling accepted or not feeling like you are worthy just as you are. When you feel that pull to shame, there's something I want you to practice. It's a hard practice and it's something that takes lots and lots of repetition. And it'll be harder the more marginalized you are, honestly. So for some people, this will not take much time. And for others, it will take a lot longer. But what I want you to practice when you feel that ping and that kind of pull to shame is to practice naming the oppressive system at work. So this type of practice is rooted in feminist theory. In feminist theory, what I learned in my training to become a counselor is that when we name the system that is harming us, it takes that kind of shame away from us. It takes away the burden that we individually think we have to carry. Because, you know, that's really what white supremacy and misogyny, all those shitty systems that are the foundations to diet culture, you know, all of those systems are really designed for those of us who are feeling harm from them. They're designed to make us feel like it's our fault. It's very slick, right? Very, very slick system that these shitty guys invented. But, you know, it works. And so when you can name the oppressive system, when you can name it, what feminist theory has taught us is that it does start to take the burden off ourselves. And so I encourage you to do that. And of course, the first ping or the first few pings and pulls towards shame, you may find that an hour or the next day is when you remember, oh, yeah. Name the oppressive system. That's okay. That's what I would expect. And the more you connect in the moment to when that pull to shame happens, to connect it to these systems, the easier it gets. So the more repetition you have, the easier it gets. And I think it's important to name, the more frequently you get that ping, the more I want you to have permission to just say, fuck all this. Like, I don't want to name these things. Like, I can appreciate the exhaustion that would occur after having to do all that. So do what you can. But I really want you to find a way, a tool for you that helps you not carry the burden. I want you to know that it's not your fault, that it's our culture that needs to be fixed. Our culture has the eating disorder. Our culture has all of the disordered shit. It's the one that really needs to work on itself. And I don't think you need to. I want you to find ways to navigate it and weather the storm. But I think it's also harmful for people like me who are walking alongside people on their food peace journey to expect you to do all the work. Nope, I got to do the work, and we got to make sure that we connect with other people who are doing the work. So before I conclude, there's something I wanted to mention. I have these 6 keys to food peace, and anybody who is a patron gets, no matter what tier they're at, they get the access to my 6 keys to food peace download. And what I do is I have these 6 keys. It's respect, release, repair, reconnect, rewire, and then rally. That's the order I have it in. And it's not necessarily an order of once you finish this, you progress to that. I kind of see it more as layers. And respect, release, repair, reconnect, and rewire are all individual type of experiences. And rally is the one that's more community-based. And as I was driving over to my office where I'm recording this, I was like, you know what? I really need to change that order. Rally needs to come a lot earlier. And I really think after the key respect, which I spent a lot of time deciphering and discerning in my blog posts. If you go to my blog and you search body respect, or actually not body respect, that's the book by Doctors Bacon and Afflemore. But if you put in the search respect, you'll find all my entries into that. But after respect, I really think rally is the next step. And by rally, you may be wondering, what is that? But rally is the R word that we as a community decided to fit here. And rally is when we connect with other people who are also rejecting diet culture, who also are feeling that ping and that pull to shame and are practicing naming the oppressive system. I want you to connect with as many people as possible. If you have access to a therapist and a dietitian, that's a great place to start. Thankfully, we are doing this work where we have online communities, and that's another place to connect. And if you have anyone in person you can connect with who rejects diet culture, and even better, has a body that you can relate to, maybe if you identify as having a fat body or a queer body or both, someone who has also those identities, I think that's even better. I want you to rally with people, as many people as you can, because that is what it's going to take to overthrow this oppressive system. All right, so I need to end. All of these episodes are about 7 to 8 minutes, and I just hit the 8-minute mark. So I want to let you go, but I'm going to keep on talking about ways to navigate your food peace journey over the holidays so you can have it this year. And, you have access to these for as long as they exist. So, you can even use it anytime you are up against a wedding or some kind of celebration or holidays next year. All right. So until next time, take care. And thank you again for being a patron. Bye for now.